when he stepped off his plane arriving in New York on Wednesday, but he was immediately taken to a physician's rooms for a minor procedure. We understand that he's doing okay, but when an 88-year-old says to you, I'm not really up to answering your questions today, I'd much rather rest. All one can really do is agree with him. We understand he is okay and will be participating in today's General Assembly special sitting to observe Nelson Mandela International Day. And what an illustrious group of speakers that will be joining Andrew Mlangeni behind the podium, the likes of former President Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton, of course, was President of the United States in the 1990s. When Nelson Mandela was President of the Republic of South Africa. They, during those years, formed a very strong bond. So we look forward to hearing what President Bill Clinton will say about his old friend. And in addition, people who are very near and dear to South Africa. Civil rights leader and apartheid critic, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, will share his thoughts on the legacy of Nelson Mandela. Of course, this is very much a day about his legacy. And he will be joined by musical legend, actor and social activist Harry Belafonte. They formed a very strong bond soon after Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and traveled to the United States. What many South Africans won't know is that Harry Belafonte was in charge of Nelson Mandela's itinerary on that visit. He planned and decided who Nelson Mandela met with and where Nelson Mandela went. So we expect to get some great insights from Harry Belafonte. In addition, the UN regulars will, of course, preside. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon will speak, as will the President of the General Assembly, Vuk Jeremik. And in addition, down the road in Washington, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, John Boehner, will preside over an event at Capitol Hill in a venue called Emancipation Hall. And he will be joined by the leaders of both houses, both the House of Representatives and the Senate, and then various current and former members of Congress who played a pivotal role in establishing and lobbying for the sanctions regime that proved so critical in bringing down apartheid. The likes of Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who is part of the Congressional Black Caucus, and former Senator Richard Lugar, who played a critical role in pressing that sanctions regime, getting that sanctions legislation against apartheid South Africa. So very, very great insight that one expects to hear from those speakers. And then several smaller but no less significant events, among them UN staff and members of staff from the South African missions here in New York will volunteer to help rebuild homes that were destroyed by that historic weather event that hit this region late last year. Hurricane Sandy, of course, creating vast amounts of devastation in this region. And really just also a reminder that this is not just about the name Mandela, but also what he stood for. It is about those 67 minutes of service, at least 67 minutes at that. And we understand at least 15 US cities around the country will be hosting Nelson Mandela Day events. And really what we are seeing is a renewed vigor, a great energy. And perhaps due to the fact that Nelson Mandela has been in hospital for the last month, we are seeing a renewed vigor around this 95th birthday and the fourth official Nelson Mandela International Day. Of course, it inaugurated in 2010 here at the United Nations. So, lots going on in the United States. The US clearly continuing their love affair with Nelson Mandela and with the people of South Africa. We'll be sending you as many stories as we possibly can. Do look out for those. For now, it's back to our team in Johannesburg.